Yeah, it's your boy, it's your friend, it's your next door neighbor. What? Name's Samson. I hate myself. I hate everything I do. You watching Potato Salad? I think.
When you first engaged with like creativity, what were you doing?
What was I doing?
Like, what were some of the earliest times you remember like doing something creative?
Is it music related or could it be
general? In general.
In general.
Just a feeling in your body, like, I'm making something. I'm doing something.
Well, you know what? Actually, like when I was like around probably 9 or 10 years old, I used to draw like pictures of my uncles and aunts' cars, you know, and my cousins, like, you know, growing up, they had modified cars, Mustang, Chevrolet, you name it, right? So like, I just like got my pen and paper out, started drawing, and then through elementary school, like it was just, you know, a habit of mine, right? So that's when I knew I kind of had a talent, right? So, yeah. So when did that translate into, like, to me, I see that direct line to video. Because drawing is kind of the language of, in some ways, it's the language of video. Like, for sure.
You know, if I said to you, I want to do a video, and we're going to get to this. And I could show you a couple of scenes. Like, if I could sketch out, like, I want me on the left side over in the corner. It's all about putting that rectangle together over and over and over, right? So when did that start to translate into video? When did you start to think about making videos?
Well, like, it's kind of funny, like, growing up and, like, watching TV, like, we watched a lot of, like, BET, 106 and Park back in the day, right? So, you know, This how music came to play. Like my family, like they're into music, right? Different generations. My brother especially, like he was into hip hop and all that stuff, right? So he put me on, and I was just, you know, taking that in. So I seen the music videos on 106 and Park and, you know, all that good stuff or whatever, and like I wanted to create my own, right? So, you know, I had the image, like I had like the image in my mind, like what I wanted it to look like. And I just, you know, got a camera. Well, before we had like a webcam camera, like webcam, like we were doing our first music videos.
Really? Off on webcam?
Yeah, like me and a couple of friends, like like we had a rap group and everything.
That'd be a nice throwback look now.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't
definitely.
It? Yeah. Tuck that away. That's a good one. That's a
absolutely.
All right. What was the first video you ever made?
Woo! I know this one. Like the first professional one, I want to say, was Shy Boy and Coop, called Still. And that was in 2000 and probably the end of 2009 going into the end of 2010 going into 2011. So that was my first like professional music video that I ever did.
When you approach something like shooting a video, I got sort of a couple questions here. An artist comes to you and they say, I got a track.
Right.
How do you go from there? I guess for me, like, let's talk to the people that have no idea how this works. So I'm a rapper. I got a track called X to the Y, whatever, D to the D, and I want to get a video. And I'm like, I want you to do it for some reason. I'm not really sure in this hypothetical why it's you, but it's you.
Okay.
And how does it go? How does it? Well, I approach you. I'm like, hey, man, I want you to make a video for my track called X to the Y. What do you say? How's it go from there?
Well, like sometimes
would you be like, shit, that is whack. Your song is whack, sir.
No. I work around it. I give people a chance, right? I don't say like, oh, like it's whack, you know what I mean?
I can't make a video to that.
Yeah, I can't make a video to that. If I didn't feel like it was video worthy, I'll tell them.
You tell them.
It's not, but I still want to work with you, but we can find an alternative.
Right.
And do another track, you know? So
say you like the track. Let's just pretend hypothetically you like this track.
Right.
It's enough to make a video anyway. Where do we go from there? You take it home and you listen to it a bit and start to get a visual? Or
Absolutely.
Is that where
I take it in, I drive around with it, I listen to it like at home, you know, just
ingest it.
Yeah, just, you know, vivid pictures just flowing through my head, like what can be there. Usually when certain artists, they come to me like for music videos, they already have an idea on what they want, like what kind of scenes they want to do. So it kind of makes my job easier sometimes, but most of the time we always collaborate.